Hi guys, happy Sunday. It's the start of the new week. I actually just got back in town from Atlanta today. I work 4 shifts this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Don't have any groceries, so can Walmart do some grocery shopping and meal prep for the week. Alright, I am back home. So I got a few different things. Got some salmon, some chicken, plan on making some pasta salad as well, but it's already, the lighting here is so bad. It's already 8:30. My shift is at 9 a.m. tomorrow and I'm really tired, so I think I'm only gonna make the salmon tonight and probably make something on Wednesday. Good morning guys. These bags under my eyes are heavy, but it's about 8:30. Getting ready to head to work. I work 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. today. 12-hour shifts are my least favorite for obvious reasons. They're just super long. We also do 9 and 10-hour shifts, but we do have a fair amount of 12-hour shifts thrown in there as well. So in addition to working at our main emergency department at the hospital, we also work at a freestanding emergency department, which means it's just the ED. Like, there's no other consultants or services there, so pretty much you're doing everything on your own, and if a patient gets super sick, then you would have to transfer them out to our main ED. So today is my first shift working there. I'm actually working there all week. So yeah, should be an interesting experience today. Oh my gosh, exhaustion, y'all. It is 10:40. I was scheduled today to work from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I left a little past 10 p.m. because that's just the nature of things. You just leave late sometimes. I packed 2 meals with me, lunch and dinner. I'm eating dinner here at home. Got pretty busy a little bit later on in the shift. But like I mentioned, I was at the freestanding ED and it was a pretty good experience today. I saw the most amount of patients that I've seen in the first 2 weeks. I saw like 12 to 13, which is a lot for me. But you definitely got a different variety of the patients that came in. Some lower acuity, some higher acuity, more common things like ankle sprains or lacerations, like minor kind of trauma, things like that. And so I feel like that's good to give you an overall good variety of emergency medicine, because at the main ED, like, the patients were like super sick and not necessarily seeing some of the common things. So I feel like that'll help you, like, when you're done with the residency, not only to constantly see higher acuity kind of complaints, but the common everyday lower acuity complaints, knowing how to manage simple things. So yeah, that's pretty good. I also felt like I was really efficient today, like signing all of my notes in a timely manner, like as soon as the patient was discharged, shortly after wrapping up and signing my notes. The worst thing to do is to go home and have a long list of notes that haven't been signed. So finished all my notes before I left, but overall it was a pretty good day. Tiring day. It was just me, the attending, and then one senior resident. Typically at the freestanding ED, it's just you and the attending, but the first month of residency, they always have us paired with the senior resident, which has been super helpful as well. So y'all, the learning and exams and all of that and the medical journey is never ending. Even when you get to residency, you're still taking exams. When you're done with your residency program, you have to take your board specialty exams. That's how you become board certified and are able to practice in your chosen specialty. And so that's a written exam. For some specialties, it's an oral exam, case-based as well. So throughout your residency, you should be preparing for that. And the way you prepare for that is by each year taking what's called an in-service exam, and that kind of predicts how well you'll do on your board specialty exam. So to prepare that, you do different things like how we have conference every Thursday, learning new topics. You do practice questions. So for us, each week we're assigned like a set of questions to do, usually around 20 questions. It's due this Wednesday. Today's Monday, but obviously over the next 2 days I'm working 12-hour shifts, and so I still have to review that material and take the quiz, and I figured I would just sacrifice one night, stay up late tonight, reviewing the topics and just knocking out this quiz, because I mean over the next 2 days it's going to be the same thing. I come home late and I'm tired, so like tonight I'm just going to try to push through and finish up this quiz. So y'all, medicine is a lifelong learning sport for sure. And then the step exam, it does not end when you're done with medical school. So you take step 1 and step 2 in medical school. In residency, you take step 3 and then you're done with all the USMLE licensing exams. I'm likely gonna take that in December, but I'll think about that later. And for me, let me pause this. Videos are the way to go for my studying. I'm not sitting down and reading any textbooks, so these videos on 1.5 speed.
End-stage toxicity and end-stage liver disease. Liver makes all the coagulation, most of the coagulation back. Exactly.
And this is called HIPPO, support review for EM. Do you see the time? 12:59. Good night. Good morning, guys. So it's Tuesday. Every Tuesday for the first month of residency, we have what's called intern boot camp. So it's different like simulations and things. So the first week we had intubation simulation, then we had ultrasound skills. Now we're doing splinting, so it's just different procedure kind of things. And so that's from 9 to 12, and then after that I have a shift from 1 to 9. So it's gonna be a pretty long day. But I'm just counting down the days, get through today, get through tomorrow's shift, and then I have 2 days off, Thursday, Friday, before I have to work 1 day this weekend, I think Saturday. You guys, it is 10:20, we finished early. It was scheduled to go until 12, so that means I get to go home, rest, take a little nap before I head in to my shift at 1 o'clock. So I'm back home and I made my schedule for the rest of the week. Most of the things that are filled up are when I'm off on Thursday and Friday. But it feels good to, when you work a 12-hour shift, you're literally gone the whole day. So you can't get like anything done. So you end up pushing everything back until you get some off days. So I'm glad I had this like little 2-3 hour break, plan and organize my week, and then also I had to do some other things that were due today, so I got that done. Okay y'all, so just a quick update. It's now the next day, Wednesday. I had another shift at the freestanding ED. So our hospital system has 2 freestanding EDs. I've been working at the one where we usually work at, but around like 10:30 at the beginning of my shift, the attending called the freestanding that I was at and let him know that they were like super slammed over there, super busy, and it's just him there, and asked if one of the residents can come over. So I was the one that was sent over. Just gonna be me, the attending, no other resident. So I'm kind of nervous for what I'm about to walk into. I survived. It wasn't even that bad. By the time I got there, they had caught up on a lot of the patients, and there was a PA there too, so yeah, it wasn't too bad. I'm done with my stretch of 3 days. Have the next 2 days off. I'm gonna rest. This pool is really giving me resort vibes, but I am headed to the gym right now. So I definitely have been slacking on my workouts. I have the next 2 days off, so I'm going to the gym today and tomorrow. But the days that I work 12-hour shifts, like 9 to 9, there's just no way that I'm making it to the gym. So I'll get my 3 days in this week, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Those are my 3 off days coming up. All right, so I'm back home. I showered, and now I'm cooking, making some chicken wings and some pasta. On Sunday when I got back from Atlanta, I didn't really have a chance to make much except for that salmon and some broccoli. So now I'm cooking for the rest of the week. Pepper. All right, it is ready. So I know I'm late, but I recently started watching The Chi, but I'm now on season 3, episode 2. Please, no spoilers in the comments. Good morning, guys. It's the next day, 10:51. I slept in, have another off day, making some French toast for breakfast. But it feels good to just have a nice slow morning, start your day off right, not be so rushed, make a proper breakfast. I can't even lie, I have a pretty good schedule in the ED, working 18 days a month. And then the way it is, like how I had 3 straight on, 2 off, I go in tomorrow, which is Saturday, and then I have Sunday off, work 2 straight days, have 2 off, and then 3 in a row, and then I'm off for a stretch of 7 days, and that's not even like vacation time. I just randomly had 7 days off, so I'm going back to Atlanta during that time. But yeah, when we're in the ED, like when you're on, you're definitely on. Like those 12-hour shifts are tough. All next week I think I have 10-hour shifts, which is a bit better, but like you get those days off in between, which is really nice to like recharge and rest and do whatever. Now the off service months, those are different stories. So we spend about 3 or 4 months out of the year outside of the emergency department. So my first off service month is in November. I start with trauma surgery, which is 5 days a week, and then we have 2 weekends on, 2 weekends off. Those 2 weekends that you work, it's either a 24-hour call or 2 12-hour shifts. And then yeah, Monday through Friday, like 6 a.m. 6 p.m. So that's kind of a rough schedule. The other off service months, we do OB-GYN, which is a Monday through Friday. That's a pretty chill month. I think it's like 12-hour shifts, but the work is not intensive. You just stay there, wait for the delivery. And then the other month is anesthesia / ultrasound, Monday through Friday, kind of like a 9 to 5, pretty chill. And then the other tough month is a MICU, which is 6 days a week, like 12-hour shifts. So the tough months out of my first year is the MICU month and the trauma month. But when I'm in the ED, like the schedule is pretty good. But again, when you're on, it is long shifts, lots of learning and all that. And then another great thing about our schedule is if you know you have an event coming up or you want to take a weekend trip, you know, we're allowed to request, it's either 4 or 5 days off throughout the month. So me and Stanley do plan on taking a trip in October, so I requested to have like a 4-day weekend, a Thursday through Sunday off. And if I ever like want to go back home to Atlanta, that's pretty much like how I request the days off, just to have a 4-day weekend. I'm cooking up some French toast. Oh, by the way, since I did have that stretch of 7 straight days off, on the back end, like at the end of the month, I work 5 straight shifts. So that's fine with me. I'll take this 7 days off. So the plan for today is to go to Home Goods, go to the gym, and then I want to review a few topics, watch some videos on like some EM topics. Learning never ends, and there's a lot to learn. All right, back to the Shy. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here so I can get it edited and up on Sunday. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. So while I was out at Home Goods, I came across this Mediterranean restaurant. Stopped in to get some food, and the salmon is so good.